Hello, friends. Hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and exciting updates from the world of football. We have seen for so many days that there has been one team which has silently come to the top four of the English Premier League, and I am so delighted for this club because for so many years they had a very big issue with the ownership, and finally that they have got the Saudi group which is backing them. It is obvious that they will pump in the money, and this is what Newcastle United is all about this season. This is a club, my friends, which is completely on the rise. If we had seen the same situation 2 or 3 years back, we would be like, wow, from where has this team come? And at the moment, what Eddie Howe is doing along with his technical staff is just outstanding. With the kind of players that they have at their disposal, with the likes of Bruno Guimaraes, Alan Saint Maximan, Kieran Trippier, Callum Wilson, Miguel Almiron, it is just a fantastic job what Eddie Howe has done. And if we talk about the summer signings, it was all going to be down to how much Newcastle United are going to spend. More than any other club, it was all about how this big Saudi takeover is going to affect the club financially. And they did get a striker in Alexander Isak from Real Sociedad, which was a wonderful move in my opinion, because he can link up the play. He's very physical in the air and he's quite swift for a center forward. And talking about the kind of start that they have got this season, I'm sure that no team would like to compete with Newcastle United. We all saw at St. James's Park earlier this season that they had a thrilling 3-3 draw with Manchester City. And not to forget, they also defeated Tottenham Hotspur recently at Antonio Conte's home stadium. And it is all about how this team is set up. If you look at the defense, they have a player like Dan Burn who is just very composed on the ball. And yes, it was always going to be down to how this team can build from the base. And when you talk about a manager like Eddie Howe, you would always get the impression that he can set up his team well. He was successful at Bournemouth. He had a lot of transfer windows where he could buy the players which suit his playing style and his philosophy, and that is exactly what we are seeing with Newcastle United. He is replicating his philosophy of having a structured four men at the back. In the midfield, you have a player like Bruno Guimaraes who is just outstanding, who can do the dirty work for you. He can also progress the ball forward. He can also make those third man runs from the midfield, which is very crucial for any team to score enough goals in the season. And he has been well partnered by a player like Joe Willock, who has been just sensational since leaving Arsenal. Well, it is sometimes about how you change up your mind and take on a challenge. And I think Joe Willock is loving the challenge at the moment at Newcastle United. You have a player like Jacob Murphy who is coming from the left hand side, he's cutting in on his right and he's taking shots for fun. You have a winger like Alan Saint Maximan whose trickery is just bamboozling. There is no defender in the Premier League at the moment who has been successful in stopping Alan Saint Maximan. And because of the kind of pace that he is really injury prone. And that is the main problem with him at the moment. If he can stay fit for at least 80% of the season, be rest assured that Newcastle United are going to be a very strong force come the end of the season. And now people are seriously talking about Newcastle United challenging for the top four in the Premier League. With the likes of Callum Wilson, with the likes of Miguel Almiron, you have got pace up front, you have the tenacity in midfield, and you have a robustness at the back, which any team in the Premier League requires. And I feel that that is the kind of situation where Eddie Howe has been really successful. You have a player who is going to give you 100% on the pitch. And every time when we talk about Newcastle United, they have been coming up, delivering the goods. and never disappointing the fans. The fans at St. James's Park have been right behind the club. This is a club which is united at the moment, not just off the pitch, but also on the pitch. And that has been reflective so far, so good. So, guys, please let me know what do you think about Newcastle United. They're currently sitting at fourth spot. I think they're ahead of Manchester United. I think they're also ahead of Chelsea, and it will be really interesting to see how their season pans out. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, share it amongst your friends. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's very simple. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification for regular updates. So until next time, stay safe and take care.